So in question 5, you're asked to evaluate two different functions. One of the functions has the name g of x, and the other function is called f of x. And you can see in the very first problem it says evaluate f of x when x, the input, is 3. So if I think about that, here's my function f, and I'm going to pass it the value 3, that's the input, and the output will be 2 raised to the third power, which is of course just 2 times 2 times 2, which is the number 8. So when I cube 2, when I take 2 to the third power, I get the number 8. The next function, the next problem rather, uses both functions. It says, first of all, figure out what f of 2 is, and then figure out what g of 2 is, and then combine those two values using addition. So same thing, I'm going to go ahead and take the function f, and this time I'm going to give it the input value of 2. When I do that, I get 2 raised to the second power, which is 4. So part of my answer is going to be 4. And then for g of x, I'm going to be placing the value 2 in it also. And it says, then I'm going to take the x value, square it, and then I'm going to add 3 times the x value. I'm just plugging the x value in now, I guess. And then I'm going to subtract 2. So when I square x, I get the value 4. And 3 times x will give me 6. And that's 10 so far. And then I'm going to subtract 2 from that. So 10 minus 2 gives me 8. So g of 2 is the value 8. When I combine those two, I get 12. So f of 2 plus g of 2 equals 12. And then the final expression is using the function g again, but this time I need to be very careful because I am going to be passing a negative number to this function. So again, I always like to use these parentheses to show things. So I'm passing it not the number 2, that was the last problem. I'm passing it the value negative 2. So this is going to equal a negative 2 that's going to get squared plus 3 times the negative 2 and then minus 2. So this was a place where I saw quite a few errors right here. This is an error alert. So when we're squaring negative 2, because we are squaring x and x is negative 2, that means I'm multiplying negative 2 times itself. So this should be negative 2 times negative 2, which is 4. And then plus 3 times negative 2, which is negative 6. And then there's a negative 2 from that. So if I look at it, I've got 4 minus 8. I do. Negative 6 and negative 2 is 8. So this is 4 minus 8, which is negative 4. So g of negative 2 is negative 4.